Have you ever felt like the world around you is so loud and so demanding that you can't even really hear your own thoughts? It's like no matter how hard you try, you just can't connect with that quiet inner voice that used to guide you. If this resonates with you, friends, you're not alone. So, today I'm going to help you tune back into that inner voice, often known as your inner compass. Even when life can feel overwhelming, we're going to explore why you've lost touch with yourself. And I'll walk you through 3 powerful steps so that you can start to reconnect today. Welcome back to my channel, everyone. I'm Candace Ramsey, growth coach, facilitator, and consultant. Now, this isn't about a bunch of fluffy stuff or empty advice. This is about truly practical, deep soul strategies that work because I've used them myself and those I work with, those people who have gone from feeling completely stuck to finding clarity, confidence, and freedom. Now, let's start with why this happens. So, your inner voice is like a quiet whisper, it's always there. It's like the saying, everywhere you go, there you are. But when life gets too noisy, it becomes hard to hear our inner voice. Think about it this way: between work, family responsibilities, social media, there's constant demands for your attention. It's no wonder you feel disconnected. All that noise tends to drown out the part of you that's trying to say, hey, what do you really want? Sometimes that voice screams at us, and we're often just somewhere else. Listen, I get it. Here's the thing, though. It's not your fault, friends. We live in a world that rewards busyness, productivity, and people pleasing, but it rarely encourages us to pause and actually listen to ourselves. And that's why so many of us feel like we're running on autopilot. We're chasing goals that don't even feel like ours anymore. So then how do we tune out the noise and hear our inner voice again? Well, let's dive into the 3 steps that will help you reconnect with yourself even in the midst of chaos. The first step is to create stillness. And I know what you're thinking. I don't have time to sit in silence, Candace. Well, in regards to this topic, I once heard Oprah say, there's always the bathroom. And what does that mean? What that means is stillness doesn't have to mean sitting cross-legged on a yoga mat for hours on end. It can if that's how you practice stillness, but it can be as simple as taking 5 minutes just to close your eyes and breathe. Here's a simple practice. Find a quiet space, close your eyes, and take 5 deep breaths. With each inhale, imagine yourself drawing in calm and clarity. And with each exhale, imagine yourself releasing the noise and the stress. Then I want you to ask yourself this one question. What do I need right now? And just listen. Don't judge. Don't overthink. This is about creating a space for your inner voice to just be heard. Step 2 is to pay attention to your gut feelings. This is also called your intuition. Your inner voice often speaks to you through your body, through that subtle nudge, that tightness that you might feel in your chest, or that sense of excitement that bubbles up in your stomach. When life is noisy, we tend to ignore these signals, but they're there. And stillness from step 1 helps us be able to acknowledge and notice them. Now, think about a time when you just knew that something wasn't right, even if you couldn't explain why. That was your inner voice speaking to you. The next time you feel that little nudge, whether it's a yes, a no, or a not now, I want you all to pause and ask yourself, what is this feeling trying to tell me? I want you all to use the power of pause and watch what happens in your life. Now, finally, the third step is self compassion. Sometimes we silence our inner voice because we don't trust it. Or even worse, and unfortunately more likely, we silence it because we're afraid of what it might tell us. Maybe you've made a choice in the past that didn't work out, and now you're scared to listen to yourself again. Or perhaps we know we want something that's not good for us, but we try to justify it anyway, and we silence our inner voice for trying to warn us. Here's what I want you to remember. Your inner voice isn't here to criticize you. It's here to guide you. Start by forgiving yourself for past mistakes. Say this to yourself: I am allowed to learn. I am allowed to grow. And I am allowed to trust myself again. When you treat yourself with kindness, you ultimately create a safe space for your inner voice to reemerge. So now it's your turn. Which of these three steps, creating stillness, tuning into your gut experiences, or practicing self-compassion, which of those three resonates with you the most? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And of course, like always, cheer you on as you start this journey to reconnect with yourself. If you're ready for more tools to reconnect with yourself, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. I'll be here consistently sharing insights and strategies to help you create a life of clarity, confidence, and freedom. And I don't want you to miss out. Remember, your inner voice is always there. It's just waiting for you to listen. Start small, be patient, and trust that with each step, you're getting closer to the clarity you deserve. In the next video, we'll explore how to stop overgiving in relationships and start receiving the love and the respect you truly deserve. You don't want to miss that one.